I'm escaping the madness to talk to you about how I've heard from God lately. So when I first started TikTok, I did 30 days of hearing from God, and then TikTok got banned, and then I got off the bandwagon with it. And I've really been feeling the pull to share how, not just share, but be looking for ways that God's talking to me every single day. And what better way to then share it with you? So I want to get back on that bandwagon and really go 30 days of sharing how he's talking to me. So I want to start off with this one was when my husband and I got a fight. I know, shocker, we got in a fight. And it was around a project with our house that revealed a deeper issue. And so it was probably almost a 2 to 3 to 4 week fight, in the sense that we would work through something and then something would get more difficult. And then we would work through it, and there's just a lot of layers and onions going into it. And this last time something came up, he said something around our bathroom project that just really, really, really frustrated me. And it was like, oh my gosh, I don't even know what to think, what to do anymore. Like, this is so frustrating. And I shut down. And then I asked some friends for prayer. And then a few hours later, we're supposed to go on a date. And I'm like, I do not want to go on a date with this man. And, but I was like, okay, God, what do you have to say about this? Because clearly I'm just missing it. And it came from one of those moments where I was driving in the car and I was just like, this just feels so impossible. This feels like we'll never get out of this. This feels like there's no solution. I just don't know how to stop caring. I don't know how to let it go. Like, what am I supposed to do with this, God? And then I finally decided that I should ask God what he thinks about it. Like, what do I need to do about this? Like, how do we go forward? And it was right before bed, and I felt him say, it's like, okay, God, what do you want me to do? And he said, grace and forgiveness. When I say he said, I mean my soul, my mind, just grace and forgiveness. And then I was like, but what do I do, God? And he said, and I sensed, trust him. And I was like, what do you mean trust him? Because my husband's a trustworthy person. And it was, when he says something, believe what he says. And it doesn't mean like, oh, okay, so anyways, I'm like, okay, I don't really know what that means. I don't know how to apply this. But for me, what it meant was when he would say something, I would just talk about how stupid it was that he thought that and said that. And how idiotic. How could he ever have thought that to say that? And that was where just trust him. Like, trust that if he's saying this is why he did it, that's why he did it. And there might not be a great reason behind it, because Anna, like, you don't always do things perfectly, but he just did it innocently. Like, he wasn't trying to hurt me. He just said it because that was the word that he came with. Like, believe him. Believe that his heart is for us, for me, and for the marriage. And when he says that, he means it. And then another thing he said was, he goes, honey, I just have a hard time because whenever you share something, whenever you get triggered, your feelings just totally dominate the conversation. We can't even talk about it. It makes me not want to share stuff with you. And he's not wrong. He's exactly right. I do that. And so for me, I was like, well, thinking about that, I'm like, yeah, that's what we do, but why do I do that? Why do I get like so worked up and shut down that it makes it unsafe to share? And so I said, you need to work on not being so stupid. But I'm going to work on my reaction to that, because you're absolutely right. And so I guess that's what I wanted to share with you, of bringing God into your fights. And it really helped just diffuse, and is like, trust him. Okay, what does that mean? And then when we got into the conversation, he would say something, I'd be like, pfft. And I felt like, this is where you're supposed to trust him at. You just trust him at his word, that what he's saying is what he was really thinking. And then what you do with that is really important. And so anyways, I thought I would share that with you. So follow along as I share our beautiful mess of a life with you. Share this with a friend who might be having issues, either in a relationship with God or her spouse, and could use some encouragement in how to bring God into that. All right, bye guys.